And as we speak of children's consumption of adult content, there's another major issue that we need to talk about: crime among teens and tweens. I have some headlines that will make you think twice. This one is from Ohio. A 13-year-old boy allegedly plotted a mass shooting. A 13-year-old. Not in a school, as is common in the United States, but at Temple, Israel. He used the online group chat platform Discord to devise this plan. The 13-year-old was a part of multiple anti-Semitic and political groups on Discord. He had threats and plans to burn down and shoot up Temple, Israel. He posted his detailed plan on Discord. The plan even included a map of the synagogue. Discord reported the user to the FBI. This led to the teenager's arrest. He's been charged with 2 juvenile misdemeanors for inducing panic and disorderly conduct. The case is expected to go to trial in juvenile court next week. Then there is this incident from France. In a junior high school in the city of Rennes, a 12-year-old schoolgirl, threatened to kill her English teacher. She came armed with a large knife. Reports say it was a 6.7-inch long knife. During a lesson, she pointed the knife at a teacher. This sent the victim running. Now the twins' classmates were also alarmed. They were immediately moved to safety. The girl is now undergoing psychiatric examinations in hospital. She is the eldest of 4 children. Her family is of Mongolian origin. What drove the girl to attempt a crime? Well, one of her batchmates has said that there had been a dispute between the girl and the teacher. The teacher allegedly confiscated her cell phone the week prior. After this, the schoolgirl reportedly declared in front of her classmates that she was going to kill the teacher. No one took her seriously at the time, but what unfolded has triggered alarm. Of late, tensions have been growing in French schools, especially those that have large Muslim and Jewish communities. Sometimes it's linked to the Israel-Hamas war, but there's more to it. Just last week, a French court convicted 6 teenagers. Back in 2020, these teenagers had a role in the killing of their teacher, Samuel Paty. Paty was stabbed just outside his secondary school near Paris. Juvenile crime is on the rise. More and more children are committing unthinkable crimes. And I have some figures for you. In 2020, homicides committed by juveniles acting alone rose 30%. Those committed by multiple juveniles increased 66%. Killings committed by children under the age of 14 were the highest in 2 decades. The number of kids killing other kids was also the highest in over 2 decades. In 2022, 124 juveniles committed shootings in the New York City, and 153 were shot themselves. These gunmen weren't even old enough to be called men. Why are youngsters taking up arms? There was an alarming jump in crimes among juveniles during the pandemic. Schools were shut. Children lacked structure in their daily life. Services for troubled children also came to a halt. Increased stress led to a swelling mental health crisis. Social media conflicts increasingly turned deadly. The pandemic is over, but some of these factors are still at play. Many of the crimes are also rooted in poverty. Those who have eyes for a flashy life end up in the drugs circuit or gang culture. Easier access to firearms, that's also played a role. So what's the solution? I'd like to remind you, they may be criminals, but they are still children. They have impressionable minds. The fight is not against them, but to save them, at times, from their own selves. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.